What's up, witches? I'm making this video because I ran across something really cool on Facebook the other day, and I think it didn't get enough attention. So I want to put the word out there to let people know about this. So many people in my life know that I'm very picky with the people I trust, and I'm very aware of how much I can trust these people. Um, I have a circle of friends that I let them know most of my information, and I have friends that I let more information out than others, and I have friends who are not as close, but I still call them friends because they've earned that title, or because I think they deserve to be called a friend. Um, and then there's acquaintances, and then there's work coworkers and people who are further down the line on the trust scale. But I ran into something called a trust test on Facebook, and I apologize for not giving credit to the person who wrote this trust test because Facebook doesn't have a works cited page for whatever reason. But I thought it was really cool, so I wanted to share it with people. And the trust test is called Two Beers and a Puppy. So the way this works is you look at someone in your life, like a friend or a coworker, or someone who you interact with on a daily basis, and you ask yourself, will I have two beers with this person? And it doesn't necessarily have to be beer, it can be a margarita or a mojito. People like to drink different stuff, or an orange juice, whatever. Will you share two drinks with this person? And if the answer is no, well, that doesn't necessarily mean you don't trust them. That just means you don't want to have fun with them. Or maybe drinking socially is not something you want to do with them. And that's okay. And the next part of the test is, would you let this person watch over a puppy for you? Or a kitten, or a baby dog, or whatever cute little fluffy animal you have around you. And would you trust them with that? Now, that is the most important part of the test. Do you trust someone enough to watch over a living creature for you? And for a lot of people, that will be a no, because you can't trust just anybody with something that important if you think that's important for you. Um, it's like you don't rely on acquaintances for really heavy stuff like mental health issues or venting about your PTSD, trauma, or things like that. You rely on your closer friends. So there's different types of people in your life. Some of them you'll have 2 beers with, and some of them you won't. Some of them you'll let watch over your puppy, some of them you won't. But just because one or the other is not true doesn't mean they're not worth keeping in your life. Um, if you choose to have 2 beers with someone and you choose not to let them watch over your puppy, you can still have fun with them. That doesn't mean they shouldn't be in your life. It just means you don't trust them completely, and that's okay. You at least know that about yourself now. You know that about that relationship. Now, if you don't want to have 2 beers with someone, but you let them watch over your puppy, that's an amazing amount of trust. And even though you don't want to go out with this person for like fun or maybe social interaction, you can rely on this person. And that's really great. That's something that we need to treasure. Now, if you wouldn't have a beer, 2 drinks with someone, and you wouldn't let them watch over a puppy, why would you want to keep someone like that in your life? I think in this day and age, it's very important to remember the people we let into our lives and around us make a difference. Toxic people shouldn't be in your life because they tend to bring toxicity into your life. Drama, chaos, negative energy, all that stuff, that hurts you. that hurts the people around you. And ultimately, it's not good for you. So look at the people around you and think whether you have 2 drinks with them and whether you let them watch a puppy and see what the answer is. It doesn't have to be yes for everyone, for everything. Just make sure that when you find someone who you wouldn't do either with or for, you stay away from those people because those people tend to bring you down. Thank you for watching. Thank you for paying attention and listening to me ramble on about random things. Say hi to my stuffed Olaf, who helps me fall asleep every now and then. You guys have a good night and on.